Hello, my name is Barbara Gannon. I'm an Associate Professor of History at the University of Central Florida. My specialty is military history, but it's also veterans. I've also done a great deal of work on Civil War memory. I'm very honored to be involved in this project for a number of reasons. First, I'm a veteran, which I think is very important. But also, I've made a study of veterans and written on Civil War veterans and a little bit on Spanish War veterans. And I've written a great deal about memory. And I think there's a very important link. And the national cemeteries can bring these ideas together. Now, I think people probably say to themselves when they look at a cemetery, what can they teach us? But I know they can teach us a great deal, and I think that explains a lot of my enthusiasm for this project. So in your imagination, imagine all of the crosses and all of the tombstones with crosses and stars of David and various religious symbols. I think that's very much a statement about American nationality and religion. Imagine a field of tombstones and all the different names. Some of them ethnic names, Italian or Hispanic or Irish, while other of them you may not know. But underneath the soil will be an African American, and we find that in this project when we do bios. I also think it's very good to understand, on one hand, the distinct place veterans have in our community because they have this special place to rest. But we also want students to understand that veterans are their military service, but they're also when they come home to their community and build entire communities by helping and using their experiences in war, whether it be leadership or teamwork, to make the community better. We all know veterans are often important members of their community. Of course, there are some that fall by the wayside because of their wartime experience, and that too we may be able to highlight at this. The varied experiences of the American veteran in peacetime. But let's go back to war. Most of the people in national cemeteries did not die in the war. They fought, they served, they survived. But even then, that may have affected them throughout the years of their lives. We can teach students about the idea of wars, the ideas of peace, and the connections between the two, which are often veterans. When you look at what I call the landscape of memory of the National Cemetery Administration, what I see is an opportunity to teach students about American identity, interracial, interethnic, different religions, all coming together, both in wartime and peacetime, in order to build a nation. There are very few places you get such an opportunity. So I'm really excited about being involved in this project, not only because I think it's always important to remember people's lives, but also because I think it's important for our students too. And I've seen the kind of connections they make when they have a personal relationship with a veteran. I myself run the Veterans Oral History Project. And of course they make a personal connection with someone they lived and talked to. But I also think they're very capable of making a personal connection with someone who's no longer with us. So overall, I think this is an excellent project. I'd recommend it to all. I think it's a beautiful place to contemplate not only veterans in their service, but the very nature of the United States.